Death is all we have in common. Do you like that? I wrote that. Well, my brother, he wrote the tune and then he got me to write the lyrics. I love words. I just love the power of words. As soon as I graduate, though, I'm out of Spike's band and I'm out of this house. And you know what? I'm out of this whole town. I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Patti Smith. What, you think I don't know who she is? I know. And I'm going to go live in the East Village in New York and nobody's going to know who I am. And I'm not going to shave any part of my body. And I'm going to scribble in notebooks and drink cheap espressos and express the pain of the woman and the artist and the reluctant celebrity slaughter animal that mass media strives to murder. And when they find me and they come and they try to take my words, the chant of my soul from me, and grind it into their little filling and fodder for their machine, I'm going to show them. I'm going to take every filthy penny that they give me and I'm going to throw it into the outstretched hands of the urban poor, America's true victims. I'm going to show the Chip Nelsons of this world that it's inside each and every one of us to do good. It's inside him to balance the system. And if he could only feel what it's like inside me, then he'd know. Well, he'd just know.
Hey, I'm Vinny. Don't let the name fool you. I'm 100% born in the USA. I run the best sewage system that Sonny Lee's tax base can buy. I engineered the whole thing. Civil engineering. Ain't nothing civil about it. I learned a lot of shit about a lot of shit at Iowa U. First in my family to get a degree, and that helps me invent stuff. I'm an inventor. Ever see the Home Shopping Channel? Hey? Hey, now that's what I call stuff. I love that stuff. More of it I can get, the better. The Wonder Boner? No fish ever safe again. Freaking genius. Leaf hands? Outstanding. I keep working at things. I'm gonna get my shit on there. I don't care what no restraining order says. At least I can still buy stuff. And I do. And I'm working on something right now. Hey, don't drink that. It's not Chianti. And now there are cameras in my house. You see this here? It's not spaghetti. It's a camera. Cat's collar? No, camera. No, don't touch that. It's amazing what you find in shit. And I love my family, even if the kids say this is the house that shit built. And who can say they're wrong? Hey!
What? Jesus partied. When he was young, he partied. Father Ansem told me, God rest his soul. But then he got serious. Jesus, that is, not Father Ansem. I saw Jesus, but then he got serious. Jesus, that is not Father Ansem. Would you like some more lasagna? Yes, of course I made it. I make all the food in this house, except the mortadella. You gotta buy that. So I saw Jesus. I was 18 and out of my head. Oh, yeah. I did all the things you're not supposed to do. And Jesus appeared to me in a thundercloud, and he said, "Finito already." And like that, I changed. 5 years I lived just like the Bible says. Then Jesus talks to me again in an El Camino this time. He says, "You want some butter? Have some butter. You think I only ate olive oil?" God's truth. Jesus ate butter. I try to make our kids see the way. I show them the way. And my dear Vinny, I show him the way. Mostly they're on the way, I think, but sometimes they're out of the way with this metal music of theirs. And then I say, "Jesus, where is your El Camino?" But no El Camino comes, and still they play this music. I beg of you, turn off the camera when they play the music. It's metal. It poisons them. Poor Daniel, his father nicknames him Spike. And then the kid likes Jonas Priest, and it poisons him, I tell you. And his sister, they get heavy metal poisoning. I read about it in a magazine. Music should be like my Frankie. Frankie knew a song and how to sing. He knew about my kind of town, about summer breezes, about very good years, not fornicating in the backs of cars and demons and what else. Frankie was a good boy. Maybe Abba too. Nice Swedish brothers and sisters. Abba was good for you. Waterloo, dooby-doo-doo-doo, Waterloo.
Is this thing on? Aw, man, turn it up. My name is Spike. What can I tell you? I'm 16. You know, I'm just like normal. Except I'm gonna be a star. I play guitar. Man, music is everything. It's like every chord is a heartbeat. Music is like life. Music is life. But only if you're on TV. That's why this cable show is so great. My sister doesn't seem to understand. This is the single greatest genius opportunity we've ever had, and she hardly ever does squat when the cameras are on. Candy, sing that hook line from Nails in My Head, you pimple. Pff, damn. Well, when she feels like it, my sister helps out with my band, the Dark Skulls. She writes super insightful lyrics that we layer over bitchin' dark downbeats. Yow! Man, it can sure get intense when there's lots of people watching you. Especially Muffy Nelson. She's a little bit emo when she thinks nobody else is watching. I think that girl's creeping on me. But you know what? Her brother's really nice to me. I gotta get used to the crowds and cameras. Dave Mustaine did. Who's he? Shit, man! Megadeth? $20 million net worth? Can't make that kind of coin going to college. The fame game is where it's at, rocking out for babes and bucks. Of course, I'm personally way beyond mass media. It's just so, bourgeoisie or something. Hey, the red light's off. You got all that, right? Right? Oh, pimple. Oh.
Daddy, I'm 16 years old. I was like made for the back of a motorcycle. Boys just like me, okay? Like, is that my fault? And what's wrong with a tattoo? Katy Perry has them. It's not like the cheer squad would let me get one anyway, but what a stupid rule. Ugh. And piercings, they are so sexy, especially on Spike Spagnoli. Oh, I'd love to cut my fingertips on his face. As for the bitches at school, please. Popularity doesn't happen overnight. Well, I guess it kind of does. But can I help that? It's not on me. Anyway, when I graduate, I'm so out of here. I might join the United Nations or maybe be on CNN or I don't know, even have my own reality show like Kim Kardashian. I can't decide.
Ho, ho, ho! Hey! How you doing, babe? I'm Charles Nelson, Vice President, Bank of Iowa. But call me Chuck. Everyone else does. Delta Kappa Phi. People say that I'm a great husband, great father, and believe you me, I'm a great listener. I have to be. It's what they taught us at Wharton Business, to listen good, and play golf with the right people. How well? I try to give Skippy everything she needs. Can't always afford it, but I try. And she needs a lot, all the time. She's a trophy wife. I call her that because I mounted her in the den. But don't tell her daddy that. He's my boss, at least as long as he's still breathing. Sure, sometimes things get tough, but you gotta be in the know. Like me. I'm what you'd call an information overlord. That's why I got involved with this cable thing. We were going to be famous till those twits across the street stole our thunder. But believe you me, it ain't over till it's over, and it damn sure ain't over yet. Music. Neil Diamond all the way. Forever in chinos, babe. Money talks, but it can't sing and dance and it can't squawk.
Oh, hi! I'm Skippy Von Rankle, Chuck's wife. I just couldn't lose the Von Rankle. Daddy would have just died. And Daddy's the boss of Chuck, too. Right, Chuck? Right? Oh, he loves me. Well, really, who wouldn't? Oh, sure, I spent a little time on my face, nails, hair, and check out these tatas. Oh, Dr. Shellstein's worth every penny. But I'm way deeper than my skin. I have depth. My modern American theology professor at Bryn Mawr said so. Over coffee and drinks. And Sandra, you look wonderful. Your surgeon's a Catholic, right? Oh, I kid. We have so much fun on the Board of Episcopalians for a Better World. Where was I? Where's my wine? Oh! Oh! It tastes so much better when it costs more. Turn on the Debbie Boone and let's gossip. You light up my life.
How you doing, babe? I'm Chip. Dad says I'm a chip off the old block, but check out these pecs. Chicks love them. And I'm sensitive, too. I never met a sport that didn't like me. Got more muscles than the underside of Granddad's yacht. To know me is to love me. And to love me would be, well, I'm not looking right now, but, it could happen. I know I shouldn't because they're not our people, but there's something about those Spagnolis. Whenever I see Spike, I mean his sister, whenever I see Candy, ooh, sweet, sweet Candy, I get these urges. Like, I want to talk with my hands, really experience spaghetti, correctly pronounce bruschetta, the little bread thing with the tomato on it. And I'm all about fitty, man, urban, but lately I've discovered this rad music, metal, Sabbath, Priest, screaming guitars, kick-ass drums, ball-banging bass, yow! Pumps me up before a game. Flexing out with my team to some wicked chords. Dude sweat, metal. I got a tight end. Oh, God, did I say that out loud? Oh my God, I said it out loud. All right, well, forget about it. Football. Yeah.